What do you see?
A scenic lake? Somewhere to walk on a Sunday? Clean water for millions of people?
What if beneath that dark surface there are streets, houses, a church?
What if right here, beneath your feet, there's an entire world that was simply drowned? This isn't a metaphor. It is the truth. Until the 1940s, people lived here, in the upper reaches of the Derwent Valley. Derwent was a village of twisting lanes and stone cottages. The river ran beneath stone bridges, and a school sat at its heart. Ashopton sat at a busy crossroads, a pub, a post office, a chapel, and farms. Ordinary English villages, unremarkable, unless you know what happened to them. People were born here. They fell in love. They buried their parents and rocked their grandchildren to sleep. For centuries. They didn't imagine it would ever end. And then the letters came. The buildings and land were compulsorily purchased by the water authorities, despite fierce local opposition. People were given new addresses, told to pack, told to leave forever. Think about that. The house your grandfather built. The yard where you took your first steps. The street where you met the person you love. And you watch it all get demolished. Because a city miles away needs water from its taps. They tried to preserve what they could. The graves were moved. The stained glass from the church windows was taken away. The bell was rehung somewhere else. But it wasn't the same village anymore. And it never would be again. On the 17th of March, 1943, the Church of St. John and St. James held its final service. People came, knowing it was the end. Afterwards, the church was demolished, but the spire was left standing. It rose eerily from the rising water, a silent monument to what had been lost. People rowed out in small boats just to touch the stone where their whole lives had taken place. Some said that on still days, you could hear the church bell ringing out across the water. Then the spire was blown up too. The village was gone completely. But water is not a grave. In years of severe drought, the reservoir drops and the village comes back. House foundations appear, bridges, walls, roads that have officially not existed for 80 years. You can walk along the street, stand in a doorway, see where someone's kitchen was, where someone kept their garden. It is heavy. It is the skeleton of a world that is gone. Ladybower today supplies water to millions of people. That matters, that's true. But the next time you stand on this bank and look out at the water, remember, down there, someone's childhood, a first love, someone's home, someone's entire life. A whole world waiting in the dark, just waiting for a drought.